was no earth, no oceans, no forests, no heartbeat, only fire. Not the fire that destroys, the fire that creates for billions of years. The universe learned how to build. Every star became a silent forge, forging carbon, oxygen, calcium, iron, not knowing why, not knowing who, until one day the dust remembered how to become alive. Every breath you take began inside a star. Every beat of your heart was once the heartbeat of the universe. Nothing was wasted, nothing was forgotten. Everything became you. Already begun preparing someone else's tomorrow. Nothing in the universe was ever in a hurry. Stars burned for millions of years, not to become famous, not to be seen, simply because creation takes time. Galaxies were dancing long before there were eyes to witness them. Mountains of light rose and vanished without an audience. Still, the universe continued creating patiently, silently, endlessly, until one tiny planet began to wonder who The universe finally heard its own voice. And suddenly, billions of silent years made sense. Made sense. Have we met before? You and the stars. More than once. Long before you had a name. The calcium inside your bones once drifted through the heart of a dying star. The oxygen you breathe has crossed the darkness for billions of years, just to reach this moment. Nothing inside you is young. Everything has traveled further than imagination. You are not merely living in the universe. The universe is remembering itself through you. Close your eyes for one heartbeat. Listen carefully. Perhaps what you call life is simply stardust coming home. People fear the end. The universe never did. Nothing truly left. Stars became light, became atoms, became oceans, became life. Life learned to ask questions, and now here you are asking where you came from. Perhaps nothing was ever lost. Perhaps everything only changed its shape. Death may simply be creation wearing another face. Look around. of years, the universe was becoming. Now it could finally breathe. Through forests, through oceans, through birds, through whales, through you. Every sunrise is ancient, every heartbeat is older than the mountains. Close your eyes for one moment. Feel it. The same universe that forged the stars is now from creation. You are creation, still creating. The journey never ended. It simply became you. For billions, the universe simply existed. Then something changed. It opened its eyes, not through stars, not through galaxies, through life. Every flower became a new way to see. Every bird a new way to sing. Every whale a new way to dream. And you, perhaps you are the universe asking its oldest question. Choose to become. To become. Every star you see belongs to yesterday. Has traveled across eternity. just to reach your eyes. But somewhere far beyond your imagination, another sun is already being born. Creation never looks back. It always dreams forward. Perhaps the greatest miracle is not that stars created you. Perhaps the greatest miracle is that you can now create something the stars never could. Before there was an answer. Perhaps there was wonder. Before there was a destination. Perhaps there was curiosity. Not to possess, not to conquer, simply to discover. Every child already knows this language. Every question opens a universe that certainty can never enter. Perhaps the first step was never forward. Perhaps it was the courage to ask, what if? And perhaps every beautiful future through a falling leaf, a silent sunrise, the eyes of someone you love. Not everything that changes the world arrives with noise. Sometimes the smallest moment becomes the longest memory. Perhaps greatness has never spoken loudly. Perhaps it simply echoes longer. Listen carefully. The universe may still be whispering through ordinary moments. We search for answers as if the universe already knows everything. But what if creation is still discovering itself? What if every choice, every dream, every kindness adds something that never existed before? Perhaps the future is not waiting. Perhaps it is being written right now. Through every life, through every breath, the universe may still be asking, what else is possible? No star was ever copied. No snowflake asked permission to be different. No sunrise ever returned exactly the same. Why should you? Perhaps creation never repeats. universe, it celebrates possibility. Every life is an experiment. The universe could only perform once. You have never been here before, and neither has tomorrow. The universe is not trying to remake the past. It is curious about what only you can become. Can become. Time moves, but what if it never did? Perhaps we are the ones moving through. Possibility. Every choice opens a universe that did not exist before. Yesterday is not behind you. Tomorrow is not ahead. Both are meeting inside this breath. Perhaps eternity was never endless. Time. Perhaps eternity is simply this moment, fully seen. The universe has always been waiting for someone to notice. stars never owned their light. The rivers never owned their water. The trees never owned their fruit. They simply became part of tomorrow. Perhaps nothing beautiful was ever meant to stay. Not because it was lost, but because it was always becoming someone else's beginning. Maybe the greatest legacy is not what we keep, but what continues after our hands let go. People search for meaning as though it were waiting somewhere far away. But what if meaning has never been hidden? What if it appears the moment love becomes action? The moment wonder becomes a question. The moment fear becomes courage. Perhaps meaning is not a destination. Perhaps it is created every time something beautiful moves through you. Maybe the universe universe never asked you to find your purpose. Perhaps it only asked you to become fully alive. The stars never asked to be remembered. The oceans never asked for applause. The forests never counted who noticed their beauty. They simply became what they were. Perhaps greatness has never needed recognition. Perhaps its joy was always found in becoming. The flower does not bloom for history. It blooms because blooming is its nature. The universe never asked you to become famous. Perhaps it only hoped you would become fully yourself. People search for the end, the last page, the final breath, the closing of the story. But what if creation never learned that word? The stars became you. You will become someone else's tomorrow. Every ending quietly opens another beginning. Nothing is carried forever, yet nothing beautiful is ever lost. It changes its shape, its name, its song, and perhaps one day someone will look at the stars and smile without knowing why. of you is already